if you're one of those people who easily gets, ew, I can't talk about this, I cannot listen to this, I can't, would you get easily irritated by listening to certain things, this is your cue to run out. If you're a guy and you feel like you don't want to hear too much information, this is your cue to run out, because this video I am going to be very raw and natural, talking about your first after having a baby. When women have babies, there's always a lot we go through. It's just like, I heard somewhere that when you have a baby, you're giving birth to a baby as well as giving birth to a mom. And I was like, oh, that's very beautiful. It was such a beautiful thing to hear. Like, that's true, because when it's your first child, you're giving birth to a mom because you've never been a mom before. That's the first time you're having a baby, so you're experiencing a lot of new things and all that. In this video, I'm going to be talking about your postpartum first, like the first time you experience certain things after having a baby. So if you would like to hear all about this, just keep watching. Welcome to my channel. My name is Kenna and I'm a mom of 3 sharing my motherhood journey with you. Please kindly sit down, take something to drink, sit down, chill, because I am about to talk about all our pregnancy first. I'm talking about first sex, first pee, first poop, first period, first everything when it comes to having babies and all that. So yeah guys, let's go straight into this video because I am excited about this. So the very first thing I'll talk about is your first pee. Oh my god. Okay, first of all, if you were cut, I'm sorry to say this, it is going to hurt. It's really going to hurt. If you have sores and things like that, it's going to hurt. So just be prepared for that. The first pee, I can remember when I had Caden the first time, I never, for all my kids, I never got torn or sewn or anything, but it will hurt because I had a few bruises. When I feel like peeing, I'm just like, oh my god, I can't do this. I cannot do this because I know how painful it is. It's going to be so painful with urine, because you know urine is not just like normal water you're putting out. All the things that are inside the urine are burning you up. Like, it's painful guys, it's painful. So when you pee, the first time you pee, it's not a nice feeling until those wounds heal. It's not really fun peeing. I can remember when I used to go and pee, I'll just take like the shower head or I take a cup, and as I'm peeing, I'm throwing it there so that it should just be washing off the pee feeling, because when the pee touches those bruises, oh my god guys, it is painful. It is so painful. I can say that for sure, because for all my kids I had little bruises here and there, but the good thing is that those bruises, they heal really fast, especially if you're taking good care of yourself. The bruises heal really fast, but it's painful and it's uncomfortable when you just have kids, your first pee. Same with poop. For poop, I really never have gone through the whole pooping thing after having a baby, but I know I can remember my first poop after having Caden was really weird. Like, I was just like, this, it feels like everything, like all your intestines and everything in there is just, it just wants to come out. And I was like, am I going to feel like this forever? Like, is this how it's going to be forever? But no, it was not like that forever, obviously. But I just had that feeling. I got a little scared, like, oh my god, is this how I'll be feeling each time I want to poop? The first poop, or the first few times you poop, like the first 3 times, it feels really weird. And please guys, you know how this goes. If you went through this, you can come and talk about it. If your experience was different, let's talk more about it. I like hearing about your experiences, because in that way I start to see like, oh, I thought mine was bad, this was worse, and things like that. So yes guys, that is it. So the first poo, it just feels like I was taking out all my intestines, but after you do that, you feel so relaxed. Another thing is the first meal after you have a baby. I used to hear stories of, oh, when that woman just had a baby, she ate 1 full kumba bread, she ate this, she ate that, and I was like, why are they eating so much? It's almost like when they pull out that baby, there's a huge vacuum there, so you have to feel it. Oh my god, I can remember all my first meals for all my kids. See guys, I ate, especially because when you are in labor, they always advise you that it's not good for you to eat too much, so they mostly give you milk and things to boost your energy, but they don't really support that you eat that much. So for most of my babies, I will go and I haven't eaten that much, and then I go through it, and then after I'm exhausted, my mom already knew, standing order, pepper soup, as in pepper soup enters everything with Irish potato. I will eat and eat some more. Oh my god. See, your first meal, it's almost like, see, I've built 10 mansions, I've constructed 50 roads, bring me food, let me eat. I ate so much. I cannot even remember if I don't think I've ever eaten like that. I used to eat so much, because it's just like, oh, you have to fill in the space, that space where that baby has come out, you have to fill in that space. I don't know, is that something that happened to you? If you're watching and you're a mom, Did it happen to you? Or you're just like, Kenna, this is something weird, it didn't happen to me. But that was it for me. Like, I ate real good. Maybe it's also because I never really eat when I'm in labor. All through the time when I'm in labor, I just take milk and all that, drink a lot of water and all that. But yeah, that's why I always feel so hungry. All my energy, I gain back all the energy. I eat well and gain back all of my energy. The next thing we're going to talk about is the sex to sex, okay? Having sex. Okay, I see people who after 1 week, 2 weeks of pregnancy, they're like, oh, I'm ready to start doing and all that. And I'm like, okay. First of all, for Caden to begin with, I think we went like 6 months. We did not. My husband was traumatized by the whole pregnancy process, the labor. He was not even there for the labor. He was traumatized by the whole labor process. We're not thinking, we were exhausted from carrying a baby, because I feel like for all my babies, Caden was that baby that cried a lot at night. We would be carrying him and singing and dancing. We were exhausted. Who was thinking about, oh, let's do, like, we only thought about that like 6 months after having the baby. We were just living our life and going. I'm sure his trauma was more than mine, and I'm like, if you even saw the whole process, it means if you die, because my husband was traumatized. To even hold me when he passed my man, he could not even touch me. My husband was like, what I saw the whole process of seeing you pregnant up to the point of having the baby. I don't think I want to put anybody's child through that again. But generally, medically, the doctor cleared us to be able to do whatever thing we wanted to do like 6 weeks after. I feel like medically, especially when it's not a C-section, I feel like 2 weeks is okay. So the first time you do it is really weird. For me, I felt like, do I really want to talk about this? I said I was going to be open. For me, guys, I felt like a thought, like I'm embarrassed. I felt like it was an open door, like one fat thing. I didn't feel anything. That's what I'm trying to say. It was just like, I'm trying not to be vulgar. I was just open. I was just weak. I was just free. Like, I wasn't feeling anything. Basically, I didn't feel anything. But after months, when I contracted again, my thing came back a little in. It almost came back to its normal size and all that. Then I was feeling, but to be very honest with you, like the first 3 to 5 times, I wasn't feeling anything. Oh. Even when he would come inside, I wouldn't feel anything. So he would do and come out. So I feel like majority of that time it was just for him, because I wasn't feeling anything, guys. It was just like, I just felt like a door to the church. I felt very loose. But like I said, with time, I started feeling things again, and it became normal. But before, I was feeling nothing. I just felt like, oh my God, is this how it's going to be? Like, is this how it's going to be? Since I've never had a C-section, I don't think I'm in the best position to talk a lot about C-section experiences and all that. But talking to a couple of moms who have done C-sections, they've told me that to them, the first time when they did it, it hurt, especially around where the wound is, where they take out the baby, right? Like, it hurts a little, but with time, the pain goes away. I've had people too who told me that the pain never goes away. It's not that painful, but all through the rest of their sexual experience, they always have one little pain, and I'm like, oh my God, that's so sad. Anyway, that is it when it comes to they do and all that. Okay, there's some women whose first time it's so painful and all that, but I'm talking about my own experience here. And then the next and the last part is your first period and cramps and all that. For me, guys, when I had Caden, 9 months, I say this all the time, 9 months my period did not come. So I went 9 months pregnant, no period. 9 months, I went almost 2 years, no period, what else whatsoever. It was like the best time of my life. You're not thinking about periods, you're not thinking about, oh my God, guys, when I had a baby. And I was doing exclusive breast milk, because some people are like, when you're doing exclusive, your period is going to come fast and all that. I just feel like it depends on your system, because I was doing exclusive breast milk and my period did not come 9 months. Then another change I saw after I gave birth to Caden, I used to have the most horrible cramps before I had kids, but when I had Caden, I did not have cramps. Like, I'm on my period, I don't feel any cramps. I was just like, oh my God, if this is what having babies will do to you, thank you, Jehovah. That was the best gift I had. I was having no cramps. I'll go through my period, no pain. It's not like anything is happening. I'm not grumpy. I'm just like, nothing is happening. You can't tell I'm on my period. That was the best thing that happened to me. Then I got pregnant for Monique. When I got pregnant for Monique, I gave birth to her 2 months after my period came, and it was like a shock to me. I thought I was sick because I even went to the hospital. I'm like, doctor, something has happened. The doctor checked me. I was like, there's nothing. All I can see is your period has come. I was in so much shock because I was like, oh, for Kaden, it was 9 months. So I was praying even that for Monique, it should even be 1 year. But unfortunately for me, my period came. And when my period came back, it came back with cramps. So the cramps were there, but it was not bad. Nothing. It was just like light aches here and there and all that. Then I gave birth to Myra. My period for Myra came back, I think it's after 3 weeks, so it's after 1 month, my period came back. And the cramps that came with this. See guys, that my first cramp that I was saying that was excruciatingly painful, I was just joking. This my period is about to come, my ovulation is painful, my period is not painful. I feel it all my joints, like my joints are so painful, my knees, my ankles, I feel so much pain, my back hurts. Like when I'm ovulating, I feel so much pain. I always have to take something to just reduce the pain. When I'm on my period, I feel so much pain. When I'm on my period, I feel so much pain, like so much. The pain is out of this world. So yes guys, that's basically it for the first. Do you have certain firsts that you would like to know about? Are there other firsts you would like to know about? These are just the few I came up with. If there are other things you want to know about, ask in the comment section. If there are enough, if there are many, I can do a part 2 of this video. If there are not many, we can just talk more in the comment section. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. Please do not forget to click on the subscribe button. Let our family keep growing. Thank you very much for everything, and I'm going to see you on my next one. Love you guys. Bye. Mwah.